great pleasure to be with you once again, dear viewers of Burundi National TV. Thank you for joining our programs, and welcome to today's English News edition. On the presentation, you are alongside I, Evariste Nyonguru. Top stories first. A donation of 43 billion Burundian francs is the amount of money granted by the African Development Bank to Burundi this Tuesday via the Ministry of Finance. This is in the framework of agreements signed between DC Bank and the international organizations such as UNICEF and WHO. This aims at supporting flood victims to improve their living conditions. Burundi won a total of 12 medals during the judo competition held in Maurice. These results were announced this Tuesday at Melchior Ndadaye International Airport by Valerie Manirakiza, President of Burundian Judo Federation, upon delegation's return. These were headlines. Will come now in details. As I was saying, so far in top stories, a donation of 43 billion Burundian francs is the amount of money granted by the African Development Bank to Burundi this Tuesday via the Ministry of Finance. This is in the framework of an agreement signed between Burundi and the Development Bank of Africa and international organizations such as UNICEF and the WHO. This is in the aim of supporting flood victims to improving their living conditions. Marius Muhigu for details.
These tripartite agreements were signed between the government of Burundi, the African Development Bank, UNICEF, the World Health Organization. Indeed, Burundi has been committed to its financial and public sector reforms since 2020. It needs partners to improve its macroeconomic framework, as stated by Alain Ndikumana, Minister for Finance, who explained the protocols of these agreements. There are quite a few victims in Mubimbi and in other regions of floods, where the state has been forced to relocate the population. So, the country needs to support them to ensure the improvement of the living conditions of its population. UNICEF and the World Health Organization will be implementing those projects. Burundi is strengthening the fruitful partnership of different partners, and the three agreements just come to cement the good relations. The representative of the African Development Bank, Pascal Yembirine, appreciated this milestone, and this is a major step for the country to maximize its economic profitability.
Some members of the cooperatives operating in the mining sector have called for increased use of modern techniques known as semi-mechanized method in mineral exploitation. This request was voiced on Monday during a meeting held with the minister in charge of mines, who was accompanied by the Minister of Finance. For full story, our colleague Joseph Murindajam.
During the meeting, various concerns were raised, including the fact that some cooperatives have not yet obtained authorization to operate. The Minister of Finance, Alain Ndikumana, clarified the situation by stating that no cooperative has been prevented from operating. However, he reiterated the importance of operating transparently and providing reliable figures. Furthermore, representatives of these cooperatives expressed concerns about the operating techniques used. According to them, many continue to use traditional methods because they require fewer resources. The minister responsible for mines emphasized the need to modernize techniques to increase production. He specified that the Burundian Mining Office (OBM) will support cooperatives in this process. Hassani Kibeya also noted significant disparities between some cooperatives. While some are showing encouraging results, others have not reported any production for 6 months. The minister proposed that those that are unable to produce should cease their activities, while those that are successful should be supported. The government of Burundi plans to generate 130 billion Burundian francs in revenue from the mining sector for the 2025-2026 fiscal year.
From Bujumbura to Gitega, the capital city of Burundi, the Agency of the Promotion of Public, Private and Partnership Contracts, RLCT, organized an information and training workshop this Tuesday in Gitega, the political capital city of Burundi, for legal advisors from various ministries and public institutions. The workshop focused on tools and mechanisms related to public-private partnership PPP. John Darke Igirimbabazi, the director of the RLCP, stated that this form of partnership has already reached significant milestones, contributing to the improvement of living conditions for the population. As I was saying, top stories, Burundi won a total of 12 medals during the judo competitions held in Maurice, including 6 gold, 4 silver, and 2 bronze medals. These results were announced this Tuesday at Melchior Ndadaye International Airport by Valeri Manirakiza, president of the Burundian Judo Federation, upon the delegation's return. More details in this report by Fabien Nionizigi.
Do not deny who respectively received the first places in these competitions. The results were announced this Tuesday at Melchior International Airport by Valeri Manirakiza, director of Burundian Judo Federation. Upon the delegation return, Farlamor, representative of the Burundian Cycling Federation, also participated in the competition in Ivory Coast, where they finished in 5th place, as stated by the Secretary General of the Federation.
In sports, always,
the Burundian team dressed in green jerseys, rest in blue. The match ended in a 6-2-0 victory for the Burundian national team. Justin Duimana, who scored a hat-trick in this game, stated that the result was achieved thanks to good preparation and teamwork. He added that this success gave them strength to move forward confidently in this competition. Jadori Azimana, the national team coach, congratulated his players for their commitment and called on supporters to keep encouraging them, promising that the trophy would come home to Burundi. It is worthy noting that the tournament features
the Republic of Congo and Zambia. However, Zambia did not show up, resulting in a forfeit and thereby granting victory to the Democratic Republic of Congo by default. The second match saw Tanzania, dressed in blue, face off against Kenya, dressed in white. Both teams demonstrated a strong desire to score, but it was Kenya that capitalized on several opportunities, netting 2 goals in the first half. Despite Tanzania's efforts to close the gap, the score remained unchanged, and the match concluded with a 2-0 victory for Kenya. The Kenyan team captain expressed his satisfaction with the result, attributing the win to teamwork and collective play.
I'm really happy. First of all, it was not an easy game. Being our first game of the tournament, it was not an easy game. Yeah, I can say that. It was the hard game, but we were able to contain our opponent. They were fast in speed, but we were able to contain them. I think in terms of passing, we were accurate and utilizing our opportunities. That's what I can say we won against them. Yeah. I can tell them just let them be ready, because we are not going to be that easy for them. Yeah, of course. I think we are going to take it. We are going to take it home.
He further stated that his team came to the tournament well prepared and with the ambition of securing the championship title. Until here, we have nothing more, but we thank you for being with us from the beginning to the end, and we thank you again. Bye-bye.